All right, friends. I have been told we are ready to go with Ape Escape by Milovich.
Hello.
Milovich, take it away.
Hello, I'm Milovich. I run Ape Game, and with me today I have Drunk Kami and Reek.
Hello.
Hello. So, do you guys want to say something before I go?
No, we can say it while you're going.
Okay. I'll start.
Don't forget to catch the monkeys.
Yep.
That's the one. You gotta catch them. So when we start the game off, we're gonna skip a lot of the opening cutscenes, right? We don't wanna watch these. They don't really count for the game time since it actually starts when Spikes hits the ground right here. But you know, Reek, what do you do in this game?
I mean, pretty much. You go around. You start time in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And immediately, with the most important thing, we catch a monkey.
Catch
and
the
another
monkey.
one.
Catch the monkeys. Yeah.
So every stage has a monkey requirement we're gonna get. You can see it in the bottom right whenever Milo catches a monkey here. It pops up a little bit, little monkey heads. That's how we know how many monkeys we got in each stage to catch. And once we do, the stage ends, go on to the next stage. It's that easy.
Pretty much. There are more monkeys in the stage, so you have like a choice of where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
However, not recommended to go back for them, especially not in the speedrun. But even in casual play, the idea is that you come back when you can catch all of them in one go.
Yeah. The game has both a reward for just beating all the stages, then like a bonus stage for catching all the monkeys when you come back and do it. We're only going to be seeing the normal ending for just beating all the stages here since it's any %. Now, in between a couple of stages, you'll see these little training rooms here. We have a plethora of gadgets we're actually going to be using to catch the monkeys, from a net to a club. Till you'll see the rest later as we go. But this stage is teaching us about the little swimming mechanic they have in the game here with the water net.
I mean, there's one gadget we won't see in this run actually.
Mm-hmm.
The magic punch, because it's a post game gadget only.
Mm-hmm. That one's a pretty good one. But yeah, and with those gadgets, we're gonna be able to catch monkeys better. There'll be some monkeys locked behind eating gadgets and whatnot, especially for casual play. But don't worry, this game is gonna get a lot better once we get a certain gadget. Once we get there, don't worry.
Yeah, things are gonna be really weird. Apparently there's double audio. Chat saying. Oh no. Oh. Okay, missed him.
The ape escaped.
He escaped.
That's what they do.
It's fine. We get him unintended. Yeah, you're not supposed to catch that monkey at that time right there, but you can kind of glitch him. Is it the top of the net is clipping him?
Well, the idea is that when you do that jump catch, the monkey's hitbox sitting on the ledge is a little odd, so we can just kind of doing a ground pound moves the net just high enough that it touches the monkey and it counts as catch. The net's hitbox, way bigger than the net. Way bigger. Imagine you were like swinging a giant cube. That's kind of what it's like.
Yeah, so the handle counts as well, actually.
Yeah, so like older game, you understand they decided to be easier, just make a big cube. This stage we're actually going to be on a little bit of a time crunch here. We're going to see if Mila can get it. I'm sure he can. There's a platform at this stage we're going to try to hit. And it's all based on this monkey here. And we haven't talked about it yet, but the monkeys, unlike like your Mario where, you know, your stars are standing still or other collectathons, the monkeys, they got moves. They've got schmoves, and you gotta look out for them sometimes. Like that monkey in the waterfall there. They made it. Good job, Milo.
He can go left, he can go right. Upon spawning you, it's random. And it's our job to react to it.
A lot of what you're seeing in the run is kind of going to be on the fly, more or less. There's some monkeys that don't move that we can catch easy, but once the monkeys start moving, that's when the run really becomes something where it's up to the runner itself to, you know, catch them, be able to handle the RNG.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see a starter runner or a casual player opposed to like someone who's played it for like countless of hours.
Mm-hmm.
Difference is ginormous.
I mean,
yeah, it's actually quite
Yeah, sorry. I've improved a lot because I started running this game in August, so I have very limited time actually in this game. I feel like I have a quite decent time now, but it is way more difficult than it looks. I will say that much. What were you saying, Kami?
Oh. Kami?
Fix my headset.
Okay.
My headset
So this is the second gadget trainer, and Milovich actually got the the most perfect thing he could get. There's like 8 different patterns of monkeys hidden in boxes that he could get with the monkey
8
scanner.
different ones?
Is it 8? I thought it was 8.
I thought it was 6.
No, it's 8 sounds right.
Okay.
8 or 6.
Anyway, yeah, I got the
There's
best.
a couple different patterns.
Yeah, I got the best one because they were all in the same line. And if you hit the wrong box, the tutorial fails and you have to do it again.
For some reason, Professor, that would be a good idea to have a small child have to open boxes with God knows what's in them.
Yeah, they will explode if you pick the wrong box, so yeah. And Spike
Yeah,
is
the radar
110.
itself, something like that. The radar itself, casually, probably super useful because some of these monkeys can be very hidden. You're not going to see it in the run. It doesn't have any like special properties or anything we can really do with it.
Oh, no UFO-less.
No UFO-less. Sometimes you can catch that monkey. It's a little RNG, but sometimes you can catch that monkey ahead of time.
Not that big of a deal, fortunately.
Let's see if I get the swing. I did actually get
Yeah,
it.
even what Milo's doing right here, this is all unintended. Milo did a slope jump to actually get up here earlier. And that monkey up there, they kind of intend for you to use a slingshot we're going to get later to catch. So you can knock him down, then catch him. However, you know, with a good place jump, you can hit him pretty easily. There's a couple monkeys left in the stage. One here. This is another monkey where it's not really RNG. He always jumps there. Super easy. However, he's followed by a monkey that who even knows what he's going to do. We're just going to hope he runs towards us.
Yes.
Good monkey.
Good,
That
that
was
was
a good
lucky.
monkey, yeah. Oh, yeah, walk towards us and not shoot us.
To give an explanation of how it kind of works is when Milo entered the loading zone, that monkey could have walked anywhere. He's got a couple of points up on that ledge he can walk, but because Milo's catching that first monkey and the time it takes for him to eventually get around to him, he could be anywhere on that platform. So that's when it really comes into the runner to see it, figure it out, create a small little route to him right there in the middle of the run. And that's what I really like about Ape Escape is how stylized the run is kind of to the runner. Everyone has their own little quirks they do that you might not see on like other people's runs, meaning it's a lot of fun to watch every single person who runs this game.
Yeah, the randomness. If I were to like run Super Mario 64, that is not a game for me because it's too static. I prefer some like, I want to react on the fly, basically. It makes it more interesting for me to run also. Oh, I didn't jump.
Ooh. That's
So this is why you haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh yet.
Yeah. Usually you
Okay,
can
so
sneak up and catch that guy, but I didn't push correctly on the analog stick to like move and like give momentum to my jump.
good backup though. Good backup. Now, Reek, you know the difference in monkey pants?
Of course, I know the difference in monkey pants. That last monkey we saw had dark blue pants, meaning that he is an actual speedrunner. He can run super fast. Following him, yeah, don't do that. Just walk the other way around for this monkey specifically. Yellow is your regular monkey. Light blue are the more defenseless monkeys. They're relatively easy to catch.
Docile, you would say.
Docile, that's a better word. Thank you. And we'll see some other colors coming in later.
Let's hope for
Yeah,
some
the pants-
good bird RNG here.
Yeah, let's hope. The pants colors don't necessarily change exactly how the monkeys kind of like react, but each monkey has their own little stat block, and that sounds a little weird to say, but when you catch a monkey and you look at them in the Monkipedia, or is it the Storybook in this game? I think it's one of the two.
Or the scanner, even.
Or the scanner, even. They have little little ticks for stats.
Yeah.
From like
one of them-
aggressiveness to alertness to was one of them speed?
Speeds, alertness. The other one I don't remember. And in Ape Escape 2, you got stomach fullness as well.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I did a death abuse just now to get back up the ledge that I dropped down from, just because it's faster than having to run through the whole building again. Just for context.
Yeah, that's why Milo jumped right off after catching that monkey. There's like a route change you can do in some of these stages, like this stage itself. You didn't see him there, but on the left there's a monkey called Windy who is this pretty evil monkey, to put it lightly. And very hard to catch. A what?
Yeah, green monkey can see you from really far away, and he has a button that activates a fan that just blows you away. So it's not intended for you to catch him at this point, but it is possible without breaking developer intended things, so to say.
And he has missiles because he's a green monkey.
Yeah, he has a little backpack that shoots rockets. And the only reason I bring that up is because some stages actually have faster routes in them based on a little bit of RNG from the monkey. But before we talk about that, we can talk about this right here. Milo, what are you about to do here?
I'm about to go out of bounds. Completely breaking the game. So this is the gadget we've been waiting for. It's called infinite jumping.
Yeah, so this is the slingback shooter. Every Ape Escape game, I believe the slingshot's broken. Everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Every single one provides you some means of gaining height that you really aren't supposed to. So we're gonna immediately use it in these stages to just not walk on the paths. That bridge, don't need that bridge. We're just gonna go over it.
Oops, overshot it.
Overshot, and because of that, we can also get into these out of bounds sections. They were really nice enough to put floors up here.
Yep.
Which they were just really nice about it.
And another
to allow us to catch monkeys.
If I can get him.
Oh. Is that right? It's a little tough here because you gotta get a ledge grab specifically.
Got him.
Ah, there you go.
Ill catch.
If you want to date the run, that's called ill catch.
It actually surprised me with that catch. Thought it wouldn't work.
Yeah, you're a little to the left. I'm surprised it went. I'm glad it did.
Yeah, I'm happy it worked as well. That's a pretty swag catch.
So now I brought up the route change before. In this stage, there's a monkey on the left there you can catch instead of the final monkey in this stage.
Yeah, or if you
that can
fail
be
ill catch as well. If I have missed that monkey through the gate, I could have gotten that on the river side monkey.
Because some of the stages have more monkeys than the requirement, it means that we can have some backups just in case we miss some of the tougher catches, which is really nice. You don't have to reset a run because you missed one catch.
Also, that last monkey, you're supposed to have the RC car that we get later, but I don't care. I just jump over the fence and into the gate with like the fence with him.
Yeah. So you can catch him early. It made routing the game a lot of fun to find like all the little weird out of bounds and stuff. You'll see some later. Oh.
This is the Jake race. We're skipping this for now in the actual run, but we will see them later because of the incentive.
Yeah, you'll see them later. They're not required for the run. For some reason, Jake wants to race us, but we can just tell him no. just skip the entire race.
Yeah, certainly he doesn't mind.
Yeah, he'll be there. We'll get back to him.
It's cool. Yeah.
Now the second gadget that breaks the run is the hula hoop right here. The super hoop. Right? This gadget lets you move fast. That's all you need to know.
There's another strat for this level where you run on top of where you basically skip all the buttons, but I am not too good at that, so this is the version I'm using, just a regular intended method.
Yeah, if you do a misstep because you don't see the floor, you can actually fall in the out of bounds and you can't get out of it, so you have to restart the stage. So it's safer to just take this as it's not that slow.
At least we get to and then we get to follow up with our favorite stage, Laggy Beach. You may ask why it's called that. I think you can see.
Wasn't too bad now. Oh, well, there it is. We got it.
Yeah, it's not too bad right now. But sometimes this stage, especially looking at those sandcastles, you can feel like you're going about 5 frames a minute. How bad it can get. Those are good catches, man.
5 frames a minute.
I know what I said.
I know.
Wait, yeah. Did you mention the boost jump you can do with the hoop?
Not yet. So with the hoop, we gain a lot of speed, but we can actually retain our speed, right? Doing a specific button press where you just press the button the hoop's on, the jump at the same time. Yes, it's that easy. You can actually retain all of your speed coming out of into a jump, which we can use in tandem with IJs to actually gain quite a lot of speed in some of these stages. But for the rest of the game, you will be seeing Milo just hooping everywhere, pretty much, just because how fast it makes the game.
Yeah, and chaining
Yeah,
that into
pretty much
infinite
the-
jumps, because we need some like diagonal momentum rather than up.
Yeah, that's how you get more horizontal momentum than vertical momentum.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
the
pretty
lag.
much. We get like 7 gadgets by the end of the run. Of those 7, only 5 of them are like really useful. And the dash hoop, the monkey nets, and mostly the slingback shooter are going to be like a mainstay. I mean, I guess we use the RC car a bit.
You're gonna see the flyer quite
Yeah.
a lot, for sure. Milo here is going to be doing a lot of strats to actually use the flyer, just because they make the game a little easier. You know, because if you know, Ape is actually pretty friendly about like new people coming into it, because there are
Oh,
a lot
missed
of
it.
strats that are like, yeah, that's all right. That's a tough catch.
I went for the risky strat, so that's fine.
There's actually a lot of
Oh, get sniped.
beginner-friendly strats in the game that revolve around not necessarily the infinite jump. Yeah, that guy's going to be a pain.
Yep, we will just go back here. That's fine.
That way you can just avoid them, deal with them.
Oh my God, come on.
But because it has so many beginner-friendly strats, if you were like a new person who wanted to come into Ape, you wouldn't have to worry about necessarily learning every difficult trick and still have a pretty decent run, honestly. You don't save nearly as much time for the infinite jumps as you may think, considering we have a category that doesn't even use them.
Yeah.
Who's it's got a pretty comparable time compared to any percent. I think right now it's only like 3 minutes slower, without being like
Which
fully
is-
optimized.
Yeah, but only since the last few months, since we found what's it called, Superfly.
Yeah, we found there was a new trick that used to be in tests only called Superfly until I think Scion developed Scion shouts Scion developed a pause buffer strat to it to actually make it way more doable, and then we kind of refined it from there.
Okay, we should give
Yeah.
some serious time right now.
Yeah, this upcoming trick is basically normally a run kill. Whoa, camera.
Oh, okay.
Good old
nice
camera explosion, love that.
It's an out of bounds where I will fall infinitely forever until I like reset the level. Basically, if I fail. So. let's
Yeah,
see.
we're just gonna give Milo a little bit of quiet time for this because it's a pretty difficult trick. That can cost him maybe like 2 minutes, so we're gonna.
Okay, I got
Nice.
it. I got it.
Nice. Ooh. I was a little
Sweet.
worried there for a second.
Yeah, I was worried too. I thought it was too much to the left, actually.
That's what I
So-
thought as well. Yeah, we got
that's one of
into a
the-
load zone from we got into a load zone from out of bounds. There's also a wall next to it, so if you actually go up too fast, you'd bounce against the wall. I believe so. You want to space it out really, really slowly, not too fast.
Should have
Then
IG'd
it's
that.
pretty much a free catch. Got me?
Yeah, so that trick itself is probably the biggest risk-reward trick in the game, considering it only saves, what, like 20 seconds? Milo, I think you knew the number. Was it like 10 or 20?
I don't know actually.
It's definitely more than 20.
Oh, okay, well, it's more than 20 then, I guess.
Well, maybe about 20 actually.
Maybe about 20,
This-
but you
yeah.
you would lose like 2 minutes if you miss the trick, because you have to, there's no kill plane below that area. So if you actually drop your chain of IJs, you can't re-engage them easily. And you would just fall infinitely, needing to leave the stage entirely and re-enter it, which you'd imagine that's pretty bad.
And that's true.
It's
What
actually
Science
the
says. There's
trick.
a small mini boss
Yeah.
we are skipping also by using that that skip. And I
Yes.
guess fun fact, you can cheese the mini boss. You can just take the slingshot and snipe it from like ways away. You don't have to actually engage with the mini boss. Just for people, if people want to play this casually.
Yeah, I think Dexter skips one of the toughest tricks in the game. I think that's the one that shies a lot of people away from actually learning the game.
Yeah, I started learning this run back in 2017, and only last year, 2023, is when I actually came back to it, ignored the trick, and then just got good at the infinite jumping and attempted it like a few weeks later, and it just worked.
Yeah.
So yeah, this level has a bit of a time crunch if you want to get the first cycle on the mammoth. Just so people know why I was focusing there.
Yeah, we actually do the stage backwards, using IJs to actually get like what is essentially the last monkey in the stage, work our way through the other way.
And yeah,
It's one of the
yeah, and
one of
like
the shortest
so,
stages in the game.
if you're fast enough, you can see the mammoth before it goes out of your vision range, so you can snipe the monkey and then have him waiting for you when you get back there.
Yeah. For here, we're actually getting a new gadget, and I mentioned it a little bit earlier. But this is the Skyflyer, I think it's called. I've always called it the helicopter. I never use
It's
the
a
right names.
Skyflyer, yeah.
The Skyflyer. Right, and the Skyflyer lets us gain height. Now we already have some that does that, so you would think the Skyflyer is completely like outmoded. But as I was saying earlier, there's actually quite a lot of beginner strats that incorporate the Skyflyer because it's a lot easier on the hands and it's not necessarily as difficult as chaining infinite jumps together.
Yeah, I
you'll
changed my
probably
route.
see a
So
couple.
people's gadget. If you watch different people, you will see different gadget swaps at different parts of the game, depending on what strat you wanna do. And I incorporated mine. I forgot to switch the gadget. Speaking of, but yeah, I incorporated the super fly into my route just to have some backup. Oh god, that was close. That bird almost knocked me off.
That was nice. We got a little monkey couple here.
Catching them through the floor. I like the
Through the floor, yep. As always, you know, the net hitbox is broken.
I got lucky.
Well, that was lucky.
I got really lucky. Usually that would hit me out of bounds and I would just die. So that was kind of lucky. He knocked me up. Back up on the platform.
Yeah, this is another stage that has quite a couple different deviations in which route you can actually take, because you normally always catch those two monkeys, but coming up back here, there's going to be a additional monkey. I believe you're catching Milo in this room.
Yep.
Yep. So Milo's going to be catching the additional monkey here, just because it makes the route a little more easier. There's a very difficult trick in the last room that doesn't really save any time, but it always looks cool.
Yeah, I'm getting this one.
Yeah, so
It's
you
a bit
can
out
catch
of the
them
way,
here.
but it is safer to do that way. Just lucky. And then we are not gonna use the boat here, because who needs boats? We will take the damage instead.
On the boat. I always forget the boat exists, I'm gonna be honest.
And then we catch this monkey before he jumps into the UFO.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Good for us, dude.
If he manages to jump into the UFO, there's a monkey like in the furthest back that we can run to instead. Just a
Yeah, there's a couple other monkeys in that back
A
room.
couple. There's another one on the ledge to the left as well.
And then there's the green one over in the cage. So what stage is your guys' favorites? Because this one's my favorite.
You like Sushi Temple? Oh no,
Not Hot
Hot
Springs.
Springs, sir.
one level
I'm
too
a bit
early.
speedrunning myself, I guess. Which one do I really like? This one's pretty chill as well.
Yeah.
I like this because this is the most vertical stage in the game. Out of all the stages that are mostly horizontal, this one like does the exact opposite and makes it as vertical as possible. And you know, as a kid, I always dug that. You know, it was a little change up. You know, this put into the game.
Oh, by the
Also,
way,
monkeys
another
are
fun
super
fact
chill.
about the net is that you can just keep it down and they will run into it. That will still count. You don't have to actually swing the net at the monkeys. I always found that
yes.
interesting.
If the monkeys
God.
walk into the hitbox of the net, it will also catch them.
Okay, fine. We will do the boost to jump again because I don't know what's going on right now.
I do love that in Ape Escape 1, it's such a free catch. If you just touch the monkey, it's a win. In Ape
What's
2, they
happening with
introduced a
the
system.
IJs right now?
I would vertical IJ up the waterfall. You know how to do that.
Oh. No, actually. Because I need this monkey right here. Right.
What would you do?
I'm just gonna go up and fly there.
Yeah, that
That's
works.
probably the safer
perfect.
method, yeah.
That one can be a little tough because of that spike ball there. The way enemies work, and including that spike ball, is their spawn is a bit of RNG, along with their movement. You know, you might hear RNG a lot in Ape Escape, but it is kind of true. And because of that, sometimes when you're going like your route, your IJ route up to that monkey there, that ball will be right in your way and you'll hit it.
Yeah, I had a bad angle on it
Oh.
as well.
Mhm.
So that also
That can
affects
happen.
things.
This boy is rude. Oh, good catch.
Oh, what color does that monkey have, by the way? Kami, can you, maybe somebody in chat has a keen eye.
Yeah, what monkey is he? Is he what he appears to be? Funny enough, programming-wise, you know, this is a little fun to mention. That monkey is not this color you see. If you catch him for like a frame, he actually transforms to a different color monkey. Like to imagine the
does?
developer. Normally, monkeys with black pants have Uzis. They have guns that they use to shoot you. That monkey doesn't have one. So the only thought we've ever come up with is developers decided to reskin it as a different monkey, but they didn't want to program a new monkey. I don't know, man. It's just a little quirk of Ape Escape. This game was originally made as a tech demo for the PlayStation 2 controller. We haven't really talked about like how the game controls, but to use all the gadgets, Milo's actually using the right stick to swing the gadgets. Which is really uncommon, I guess, in most games. I mean, normally the right stick's the camera, even like back in the PS1 days, right?
Yeah.
Anything made for DualShock. This game, they
Even
decided to
more-
actually incorporate it.
Even more uncommon, jumping with R1 and R2.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get the triple catch.
That's alright. These monkeys are a little real rude.
Yeah, if you jump at the correct time, and you can basically spin the net in a 360 motion, and you can catch all three at once. Which is really sick when that happens.
Yeah, it just needs like really exact timing to actually land in the correct spot to do that. All right, Sushi Temple's probably the fastest stage, man. You said this earlier. I kind of dig this stage, right? It's got good atmosphere. It's got good design. We got a little Buddha statue there. Music's good.
Yeah. Oh,
That's alright. Good backup.
backup strat. We just wait for him to jump down, and you can just catch him immediately.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good, I like that. Next up, though, is probably one of the tougher stages in the game. It's funny, this is like one of the easiest stages, followed up by, I think it's pretty much you could call it the run killer, but...
It's
a
especially
very-
difficult for beginners, because you die here a lot as a beginner. In this upcoming level.
I think I've always said, like, my biggest pop was the one time I didn't die in the next stage, in Wabi Sabi the next stage. I was so excited when I beat the stage, and I was like, I didn't game over!
So basically, this stage has infinite pits everywhere, but like just regular pits where you can fall down. So if you do a misstep, you will just like die and respawn.
Yeah, this is where the flyer actually comes in handy quite a lot. Because you will actually you will see Milo use it to prevent himself from actually falling in a pit on accident. Ooh, camera jank.
Yep.
Because not dying speeds up the run. In Ape Escape, Ape Escape's a little brutal with deaths. When you die in Ape Escape, you lose an entire life. Like, when you fall in a pit, I'm sorry, you lose an entire life. Which is really brutal for this kind of game. Especially in a stage like Wabi Sabi here. This is Gong Room, these monkeys are... They're something. Oh, double catch.
So we can get him.
These monkeys would go everywhere, and this was an actual good gong room, if I say so myself.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That was
You
a
can
great
get a
Gong Room.
cutscene skip if you catch him as he's jumping into one of those like gates, with, like holes in the ground.
Yeah, they got little trapdoors they like to hide in.
But I don't know how frame
Yeah.
perfect is that trick. Actually, is it one?
it's got to be a very hard trick. I've never done it myself, and
Yeah,
it
you
really
grind
comes
this
down
game out
to-
like so much.
it really comes down to hitting the monkey at the exact point it enters the little trapdoor, so that it overlays that cutscene with entering the trapdoor. It's a little weird jank to Ape Escape. You just kind of like learn to deal with. That was a good catch on that guy.
Yeah.
Milo's flying, man. This is great.
Did you talk about the specifics about the double jumping? The quirks of double jumping?
No. You actually might be. There's actually been the speed tech Neil's been doing this whole run that I haven't even mentioned before.
Oh my god. Finally, there we go.
So in Ape, when you hold the movement, your left stick forward, it caps your speed to a certain speed the spike goes. And then when you hold it forward while jumping, it caps it even further down, so you actually move a lot slower while jumping, while holding the stick forward. However, if you neutral the stick, it just doesn't cap your speed anymore. So something like Milo there, while doing the boost jump, actually neutraled the stick, and in doing so gained more speed.
And by neutraling the stick, you
really
mean letting
weird
go.
work.
I basically let go of the stick for like just a split second.
Yes. So if you see anytime Milo's kind of double jumping, in between those double jumps, Milo's actually neutraling the stick, letting go of it before re-engaging it in the second jump, and that lets him maintain that speed through the jump. It's this small little quirk with Ape Escape.
But it also lets us go places that are not intended, because we can go further across gaps than
Yeah, then they meant for you to go. So this stage is a little different. We're not actually catching monkeys in the stage, funny enough. Unlike most stages in the game, there's a couple stages, this one and 2 others included. I'm just gonna be quiet for Milo for a second.
Yeah, there's a pit I can fall, just like Dexter,
Yeah,
where I fall infinitely down if I mess up. So
Yeah, that's another spot like Dexter. So in this stage, we actually want to defeat a boss. And to get to that boss, you have to get to this basement and hit this button to open the door to the boss room, which is on the outside. So we're using the infinite jumps to head out of bounds, fall into a load zone there, to access this area way earlier than intended. I think they want you to catch soft cap. I think it's 5 monkeys they want you to catch to open the door down here.
5, yeah.
5, yeah.
Out of like 5, 5 or 6 you can actually get.
Yeah, there's only really a couple you can catch. And that would open the way down there normally, but instead we're just not doing that. We're just taking the back entrance, going right in.
is it 4 different endings, like exits to this level? I did the safe strat, but there's other out of bounds strats you can do.
Yeah, Milo took a strat that's a little safer. There's a couple of out of bounds strats that are fairly difficult and have that same problem where if you fall out of bounds, you have to exit the stage, making them extremely risky. Good. This is our boss, by the way. It's not Spectre there. I mean, we wish it was Spectre, but no, we're actually gonna fight this robot here.
Is it a robot? I thought it was like a knight. Just like
It's a knight, yeah.
That's
like an actual man inside that armor.
Can we call it a Robo Knight?
Oh.
I'm partially correct.
I mean, it is Ape Escape. It must be like some sort of cyborg.
Right, you can imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here I'm damage boosting just so he ends his attack, so I can hit him faster. And I use 2 explosive pellets and 2 normal hits to deal enough damage so I don't die and get a game over, basically.
Yeah, it's really nice that we just happen to be able to do the exact amount of damage in 4 hits, making that boss a lot faster than he was intended. Normally, you got to actually run around for almost like an entire minute, wait for him to attack for the electricity to come off. It can be a pain.
And the reason why it works out is because the pellets deal 1.5 damage, and the stun club only deals 1 damage, if I recall correctly.
I believe that's right.
A little bit more in Ape Escape. Was it in Ape Escape? Actually, it might be 1.5, yeah.
I've seen that
Because I know
number
it's
around.
different. I know it's different in Ape too.
Now, another very infamous level after this RC car gadget tutorial.
Yeah, this is how you get the RC car, which is used to actually most of the time it's honestly used to step on buttons. It's kind of like they give you a little gadget so you can hit buttons behind walls. You can also scare monkeys with it. It's got a couple of uses, you'll see. including as a weapon against the boss, which that one's always funny. when we get to that. But this park is the most infamous level, just like Wabi Sabi. This is another level that is very rude.
You will see, trust me, you will see soon enough.
Oh yeah, you'll see, we'll see.
Yeah.
So this first monkey here, it's intended for you, the RC car, to actually scare him out of his little jungle gym. Let's see if he's allergic today. You got any sneezes? No, he's looking back. Okay, he's moving. All right, there you go.
What is the longest you have waited here, Kami, or week for that matter? Like
I've had him chain 3 sneezes and then do a backflip. That was a fantastic day.
Yeah, it's RNG when you get him. It's comical.
Yeah, all the monkeys have little animations they can do, and that one specifically loves chaining them together. Especially when he's in a spot you can't catch him. Just kind of like a little taunt to remind Spike that he's, he thinks he's safe. Okay, so also in City Park, we are going, just like in one of the other stages, we're actually going the back way through City Park.
Yep.
This is an exit of the stage, not an entrance. You actually saw the cutscene of him opening the entrance, and they're like, here, come down here. However, all the monkeys are in the back of this stage, so we're going the other way. Including this one up here. This one can be, really... Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. He worked out for you.
He has terrible aim, by the way. He sometimes just stands and shoots into the ground for no reason.
Yeah. I love that guy.
I mean, that's the whole idea of the black pants, the monkeys. They're like the ballers in the hood. I run San Andreas, so they also can't aim.
Okay, now
this guy,
the
however,
moment is here.
He has a normal laser gun. He knows how to aim.
Yeah, this pipe though. This pipe is the most annoying stuff all put together. You got a purple Pikachu, you got a monkey jumping in the water here. Good catch. This pipe is like the hardest spot in the game. No matter what anyone says. I think we did a survey recently, right, in the speedrun Discord, and everyone talked.
Everyone hates the purple Pikachus, yeah.
Their hitboxes are way bigger than they look. So just walking in that pipe, which the pipe looks like you got a lot of space to walk, you don't. The sloped edges make you slide quite a lot. But that pipe,
and
that pipe's got some stories.
The notable thing is that if they hit you and you get knocked up the slope of the pipe, it resets your damage animation, so they can basically just cycle you through 5 hits and you die, and you have to walk all the way back there.
Shoutouts to Sarge. Sarge has an infamous clip where he just insta died after getting bopped by one of the Pikachus because it kept resetting his like damage. That was funny. That's the tank. We're not driving that. Not yet, anyway.
Let's see if I get it.
Thanks are lame.
Got it.
Yo, he called the big show. Nice. Oh, I should mention, just for fun's sake, all the monkeys actually have funny names. They are all individually named. It's really nice.
And it's different from the actual American version and the European version. They have different names for some reason, and the level stages also have different names.
Yeah, I think
obviously
Wabi
Japan,
Sabi is called Tiki Tiki, right?
Getting bullied.
Here. Actually, we can look that up.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
The monkey I caught just outside
unnoticeable thing
has different people can use an explosive pellet, or they can use the homing pellet like I did for like safety. There's different methods. See, okay, I messed up the timing.
That's alright. There's a quick kill strat for this little mech monkey. The Milo was trying to go for there. It can be a little hard, and you can't really reset it up after missing it, but that's okay. The robot here's weakness is his backpack. I'm listening, Rick.
According to the fandom, the Great Wall of China.
It's just called Great Wall of China? Oh.
It is also possible to hit the mech as that's why I tried jumping after him, because it's very precise, but you can get an extra hit while he's jumping up into the air if you do it at the correct timing.
Yes. Oh, this is a room that's actually gonna really show how good boost jumps are, because Milo's gonna use them to pretty much.
I lost my
that's alright. You missed the last one. It happens.
And this next monkey is very aggressive, so I might die here. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. This monkey likes to shoot a lot. And the reason we kind of say that is, like I said earlier, every monkey has like weird different AI. Like that one he just likes to shoot his gun all the time. This one here is very sleepy. Look at him. He's just a snoozing little boy.
See if I can get
we gotta wake him
car
up, though.
manipulation. I did
Yeah,
it.
okay, so
There we go.
use the car to manipulate the monkey there so you can catch him through the fence. You should probably grab a cookie or two.
Yeah, I will. There's
Just
a
in case.
jar right here. The devs were nice enough to like provide a cookie jar here.
It's almost like the devs probably got hit a lot by the robots. they put a little cookie there for themselves.
So
Yeah,
if I
since
can
the
hit a
room's so
box, I
vertical,
can hit the
it's
box.
very easy to drop your IJs and take fall damage. Game has fall damage. Love 3D platforms with fall damage. There's a little thing in Ape where you can actually cancel fall damage by holding a gadget out. Where if you hold the right stick in direction and you land, you won't actually take fall damage. But you know, in the heat of the moment, sometimes.
You saw me do
Doesn't
that in
happen.
Hot Springs when I got after the first monkey. I had to do the big ledge drop.
Yeah.
I held out the net and I just like fell down without taking any damage. But if I didn't, I would have taken damage.
All right, so here comes the next stage. That has a condition of beating a boss. However, we do have to catch monkeys in this one because there are several locked doors that require monkeys to catch to get through. Because we have tried to skip them so hard, we just cannot find a way to do it.
You can go out of
this
bounds,
first door-
but it doesn't really go anywhere. Like you're just trapped if you go out of bounds.
Yeah, if you go out of bounds to try to like reach a load zone or something, this stage is actually really small. Milo hit a button through the wall.
You'll see that button soon-ish. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you'll see the button later. I'll point it out.
see fall damage.
Yo, it does exist.
It
It
does,
does
exist.
exist.
Okay, let's see if I get the basement catch here.
This is an infinite. Oh,
Got it first
nice.
try.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Man's gonna bop me soon. I don't even use it.
That's a very interesting strategy with that monkey. That monkey is one of the monkeys that actually hang from a ceiling. There's a couple of them in the stage, but that's the only one where you're ever like above him while he's hanging. And
Oh my
what's
god, I got
happening
him
there
without
is-
him seeing me. That's huge.
Nice. No rockets. That's the button, by the way. What's happening with that one is that Milo is ground pounding the car, making it explode. The hitbox of the explosion is hitting the monkey, and it's knocking him up because when a monkey gets hit, he actually jumps up. So he's jumping up through the grate with just enough timing to actually catch him with your net.
And it's 3 frames, I believe. I've been told.
It's about 3 frames if you're using the car, but you can also do it with the club. But that turns into a 1-frame trick. So if you want to be really swag, you know, club strats. This is another monkey like a monkey earlier where we actually want to catch him before he jumps into that little circle thing back there, because then he he hops into like a tank and it's almost impossible to be a turret. It's like almost impossible to catch him. Yo, good RNG.
Yeah. And you can only kill destroy his tank with the actual tank, so you have to like drive it all the way up there if you do it legit.
Yeah, so you got to drive past those ladybugs. This is the ladybug room.
It's yeah, they take like 5 hits or so. It's really
I didn't
it's not
jump.
fast.
Whoops.
That's right.
I had to do that last week for an archipelago.
But you had to drive the tank up there?
Yeah, I didn't have a slingshot for like
I'm
so long.
sorry.
Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm going here to place a car, and you will see why in like a second.
Yeah, this is a boss that's kind of a little bit of an auto-scroller. With a couple of like RNG elements to it, because we're waiting for the boss to actually become vulnerable to hit. So it's a little bit of a
So
a little bit of a downtime.
So the
you
save
know,
plate I went to here, let's see, he has 2 different attacks. That's it. That is the good one.
Red is good.
2 res is
Blue bad.
the
Red
best.
Whoa.
Those are the fastest attacks you can do.
Yeah, and we're using the car to hit him. Funny enough.
Because
The reason you do that is he's actually blowing wind, and it's annoying to actually run up to him and hit the button. So if you just place the car there to hit him, it's perfectly fine.
if you're ever low on health, by the way, Kami told me about this last week. You can just stand here and most missiles can't hit you.
Yeah.
Let's see. And also, you don't have to. You don't have to stand here where I'm standing. I just like to stand here.
Yeah, we're mostly just waiting for him to give us attacks to see what we get. Yeah. So we got blue here. It's a little slower on the red attack because you have to actually wait a bit longer. We got 2 blues, so we got average RNG.
Yeah. The first. And
now after this,
there's also always one UFO that goes towards you. These 3 are just like randomly like floating around. So you just have to pay attention to the one UFO basically.
And then after that attack, now that he's been hit twice, he's going to enter a new set of attacks he's going to do. So we're wanting him to do a specific one. He's not doing it yet. He's giving you missiles, it looks like. Looks like you're getting missiles. You're getting a troll cycle. Wonderful. So what you wanted to see there...
Yep, that is the actual troll cycle. Just drive the car.
What you wanted to see there was him hit him with an explosive, not the car.
Sure? Okay.
Yes. So what happened there is we were hoping that he did an attack where he drops a bomb, and when he does that, he becomes vulnerable. However, here we have to sit through the attacks again, which is what we were trying to avoid.
I mean, it's pretty much if you're directly underneath him that he does that.
There you go.
Right?
No, it's random. I've tried many different ways, and I cannot...
We've tried to invent some kind of manipulation for it. This is the attack we want to see, because now you become vulnerable right here, and then you can hit him.
That's
and he should be dead after 2 more
I need to do 4 hits in total.
Yes.
Me lining it up doesn't really matter. It's the last hit that matters, as we will see in a second.
Yeah, the stage doesn't actually end until the boss reaches the center of the stage. Because he has to fly to the center, actually explode and die for the stage to end. So what Milo's going to do here is he's actually going to wait this out. And then hit him right there, good. And then knocks him right into the center of the stage and ends the stage. Instead of when he was shooting them when he was far away.
And because he did the troll cycle, basically it adds like, what, 40 seconds? 30 seconds?
Like 20, he gave you 2 blues, so probably like 25.
Yeah. So
it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it is a costly affair, and it's RNG. Just so, what can you do?
You know what's crazy is we're up to the final stage.
Yeah.
Ape just flies by. No, it always surprises me whenever you reach Monkey Madness.
It is the biggest stage, just to be clear.
Yes, it's actually like a 1/4 of the run almost. I think it's a 1/5 of the run, more than likely. Which is really funny that one stage is devoted to that. But this stage, you saw him earlier. The red-haired girl, Natalie, the professor, Spectre, the final boss, has taken our friends, and we had to go rescue them by defeating mini bosses. So we're gonna go see our favorite mini boss, Tubby the Clown. I love this man. This is my favorite boss.
Let's see if I get bad RNG here with the balloons.
Good. Didn't hit the balloons. This platforming is terrible, so we're actually just gonna IJ up. Welcome to my circus! Yes. I love it. This is his circus, and you've been welcomed. So Milo's gonna hit him with 4 explosives. You want to be welcome to the circus? You're welcome, Reek.
Oh.
If you're really good, you can hit him with 4 explosives in one go like that. But people have different variations of this boss as well, actually. Oops, I bonked on the wall. That's fine.
That's alright.
Generally,
you just want to kill him and
cycle him like that.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
I haven't seen that many Ape 1 runners do it, but I know that this threat is the reason why Ape Escape 2's final, any percent's final boss is sped up now.
Oh, right, because they started using the car in Ape 2 after the Ape 1 strat, right?
Yeah, we used pellets before.
Alright.
Just skip the mailbox so we don't have to like load in a tutorial.
And then welcome to the roller coaster.
So it's
the roller
7. We have to jump 7 gates that are set in the first half. In the second half, there are 12 possible spots, but only 10 gates can spawn. And I will try to lower my health to 1 cookie for reasons that will be clear later.
Yes. When we get there, but this roller coaster really exemplifies the PS1 draw distance. It's one of my favorite things about it. You can't see these gates till they're right on top of you.
It was near.
And as a
yeah, I played this game at 300% speed. This was near impossible. It was insane. So
I'm still surprised you did that.
But you said near impossible.
I beat it. It is possible, but it looks insane.
Okay, so this was the section earlier Milo was mentioning. We want to set our health to 1 for a strat in the next set of monkeys. And we know there's always 10 gates here. Now, the spots they're in are random because there's 12 spots with 2 missing gates. So Milo's probably going to count like 6 here and then get hit by the last 4. And
6,
we know,
and
but
we should be good for
I remember as a kid, this section always messed me up because I never understood how these gates worked until someone explained it to me. Love these gates.
There we go.
Right,
I
then we're
counted
going to the
correctly, so the setup was correct.
Nice. Nice. So now we're in the haunted house section of the game. This is where we're actually going to rescue Natalie. We rescued the professor from the clown. You didn't get to see the cutscene. It's a little slow. Here we're actually going to rescue Natalie.
I'm gonna need some just quick quiet here. Oh, I bonked on the thing. Okay,
No,
got
that's
it.
fine. Bonking doesn't matter. Good. That strat is skips going to hit a button to activate platforms and whatnot, and skips quite a lot of the stage. So we can just go right into this room with 3 monkeys. Oh, good RNG. These monkeys are one of the toughest monkeys to deal with. Because just like Gong Room, those monkeys can go everywhere. But they can head into those coffins, jump around, they summon enemies. So the reason that we had the 1 cookie was a strat to actually reset the stage in case one of the monkeys got away from you.
I got super lucky because if the ghosts spawn, basically they are faster than you and they will just like one-tap you and ruin the strat, like the backup strat, which is why we had 1 HP. So I got really lucky that no ghosts spawned right there.
So now we rescued Natalie. We got to rescue our rival Jake, who you might see later. We will see later for races, but he's got a car.
We skip him twice, and now he actually wants you to play with him. So that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, and before this, the reason why I used the hoop immediately from the beginning was to delay a cutscene, to have it load in faster in the background. Nice, I got the 1 cycle. So how could I get the 1 cycle, Kami? Can you
How did you get the 1 cycle?
No.
You hit him a lot.
Yeah.
Every time you hit Jake, the hitbox for it kind of like reactivates. Like even though he doesn't have a button on the back of his car, the hitbox is always there lingering. And there's enough time to hit again. Because Jake was actually shoved into a corner, he didn't move when you hit him. Normally when you hit him, it'll shove the car around, but because he's shoved into a corner, he's not moving at all. So we can then just keep hitting that hitbox over and over again until we beat him. Final area. Now that we're all done with that, I think we just got 2 more monkeys left. 2 more monkeys to catch.
Yeah.
Already caught 100 monkeys. Crazy.
And how many monkeys are there in total in the game? Do you know? You've done all monkeys.
In total, there are 204 monkeys to catch. Any percent catches 102 exactly. Which is really funny that it's exactly half.
It is really funny. In casual play, the minimum is a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's details.
We're gonna see the last death abuse here.
The last death abuse. This is the Jam Master monkey. He's got to turn on the music for us for the final fight. The stage seems a little quiet, I know.
I got the frame perfect death. That's nice. You couldn't see Spike in the cutscene, which is like when you know you got the ideal, jump off, like timing when you jump off.
Yep, we just get 2 UFO boys to catch real quick, and then we'll be on to, I think what's the next thing? It's like a big gauntlet of stuff, right, Reek? There's like a bunch of jump puzzles. There's big robots and stuff, I think, in the stage.
Yep.
Yeah,
so platforming. You have to be fast to catch that 1 monkey. No, he's not even necessary. The one in the cage.
No, but it's a massive gauntlet. It's crazy. Don't worry, you'll see Milo will show it off like so well. First, we just gotta catch these last 2 to open the door into Spectre's castle.
So Rick, can you explain why I did the the homing shots there? What you can do with that? Why I tried using the homing shots?
Yes. So first off, we got 3 different pellets. The normal ones, the explosives, which do more damage. We've already shown them. And the blue ones, which are homing missiles. And those UFOs are moving targets. They're just really awful to hit. Not with heat-seeking missiles. That just makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, I was a little mean earlier when I talked about this stage, because I'm going to be honest, we don't do any of those things I talked about.
Let's see.
Are
I'm gonna go for
it?
swag. I'm gonna go for swag. Just once, just to see if it works. That should be fine.
Go for it, man. Go for the swag.
Wait, how do I switch to the wait?
Triangle on the flyer, and then rotate the stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's see if you got the swag.
Got
Super
it.
fly.
Nice.
That was the thing we learned a couple months ago we could do. That was cool to see, man.
Yeah, that definitely saves at least 4 minutes of any percent no IJ.
Super fly.
Yeah, and that's the first time I've ever used it in an actual run. Normally, I would just like infinite jump up there with the slingshot, but I wanted to see if I could do swag for the marathon, basically.
Oh, that was great. Has that been done in a marathon, Reek?
I did it.
Oh, you did it. Okay. Wasn't
And
sure.
what was it? May, I think. May? June. Must have been June.
Boss is trolling me a bit. Okay, there we go.
All right, final bit of RNG. Good old Spectre.
Now we need to count
Oh, this
together,
is-
chat. We need to count everybody, because
Together.
it can be either really fast or really, really slow.
One of Spectre's attacks we can hit him on. He has a 1 in 4 chance of giving it to us right now. So that's 1. So we kind of have to just hope he gives it to us. That's 2. That's the attack we want. So we want to see that as much as possible. And we gotta do that 4 times. So that's 4 times 1 in 4 for this fight. That's 3 right there. There's a couple of caveats to that. That's 4 right there. Where he can't do the attack 2 times in a row while he has both his hands. That's kind of annoying. Give us that. I lost count. Which one was that?
6, I think. 7, I don't know. We forgot to count. Whoops.
I think 6. Yeah, I wanted to count. That was never mind.
So
never
what you were
mind.
saying, a good one is 12 attacks in total. It's like average, decent,
Average is about 10.
10.
The shortest you can get is 5 attacks. Where he'll do a pink in one hand, another attack, a pink in the same hand, and then 2 pinks in a row. When he's down to 1 hand, he only has 3 attacks now. So now it's a 1 in 3 to get the attack we want.
That is lucky.
So there you go. I mean, he's got 3 more hits and the fight's over, and I think time ends on the final hit. If I remember correctly.
Yes.
I mean, you
Yeah,
should
so
know.
Now it's just the victory lap. That was a 12. Thank you, son.
Since it's a victory lap, can I read a donation really quickly?
Yes.
Yes.
I've got one from Mannequin Z. It simply says, "Good luck, Milovich," for $15. Thank you so much. And one from Brass Beat for $5. It simply says, "Monkey."
Monkey.
Monkey.
So the last attack, he's gonna do two in a row, basically. You can hit him with the stun clock, but I just shoot him because, I don't know, lazy.
And that's time.
That's time, yeah.
Cool. That was
And
a good
that's
April.
GG.
GG.
That went pretty well, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that went really well. We ruined everything. If it weren't for
Yes.
you, everything would be perfect.
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
So what's the difference, quickly, before I reset? When we get to the credits, are there any difference between like the PAL, PAL, NA, and JP version of the game?
Oh yeah, if you ever run this game on all monkeys, because of the way the game works, you do have to watch these credits. We did great.
We did great.
The Japanese version is faster because there's less people in it.
It's like
Yep.
1 minute faster credits, right? I think.
And now we're good. We were good on the incentive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Milo's going to be doing both Jake races now, which are the things we skipped earlier. They're actually a fan favorite part of the game. Too bad we can never do them at any percent.
Only do
we
them
basically
in...
only do them in 100%, right? For the
No.
coins.
No,
Points.
Only the altcoins categories.
Oh, okay. All right,
Any-
because you don't need
the-
all coins for the mini games. That's true.
Yeah, there's big coins each stage to kind of collect that if you pick up. They unlock mini games to play. We're not too worried about that, but if you do like an all coins right out of the game, you're going to be picking up every single one, including each Jake race gives us 5 coins. So, but it'll only take Milo a second to get to load his game and get into them. Right here. Actually, you can see the coin counts up on the screen.
Yep.
They're the 10, 20, and 40.
So which mini games are
Those-
those?
That would be Ski Kids. I think everyone likes Ski Kids. Ski Kids got good music.
Yeah.
Spectre Boxing, which will rip your thumbs off. And you can go ahead, Milovich.
Yeah.
And the UFO one.
And I always forget the name of it though.
Come on, Sarge, you know.
Calling 8
I
people
always
in
forget
chat.
the name. Galaxy Monkey, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Love
So
myself
this is
some
the first
Galaxy
Jake
Monkey.
race that we skipped. Basically, right after we got the like close to the part where we got the
Yeah,
underwater gadget.
check the jumps on Jake here. Look at this man jump.
Also,
I wish we had jumps like that.
Yeah. Also, notice his gloves. He has white gloves on, but let's keep a close eye on the cutscene in the end. You can clearly.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't wear gloves. It's so funny. There's a couple things weird about that Jake model, but we're essentially just beating him in the time trial race here. The second one is the one that's way more funny than this one, but this is the one of them.
Here's a quick fun fact. You can just run through the. Oh my god. Oh, that was lucky.
Oh,
But yeah, you can run through the chains. You don't have to. That was really lucky, by the way.
You scared me, man.
I was too
I was
busy
about to say,
talking
there we
about
go.
the chains, but yeah, you can walk through the chains. You don't have to jump. You only have to like care about the spike balls, basically. Oh, and look, black gloves ish. What happened to his white Mickey Mouse gloves?
I can beat you anytime you want. What a guy.
Now the fun race
All right.
happens.
Now the fun race. This is the special one. Unlike the first one where we didn't have a gadget, this one we get a gadget for. You know, I'm surprised they didn't do a race for the hoop. That would have been pretty interesting now that I think about it.
it would have
Yeah.
been, yeah.
Here's our little flyer.
on to
So
the
we only
next
get the flyer
chapter.
for this race. Oh, he's got his white gloves back.
Yeah.
Look at that. Also, his flyer is way more broken than ours. I know it doesn't look it, but he can just gain any height he wants with it. We have a cap on our height. This guy can go as high as he wants. If you're
It is too slow. Anyway, here's the first cool thing about this. So there's some annoying spikes here, as you can see, but we don't care about those.
Yeah, it's a whole section there we're not gonna do. We're just gonna skip it. Don't worry about that corner.
I
It's
did
even
the save
funnier-
strat, but there's a bigger shortcut you can take basically. But yeah, you can
watch
just
out
like
for
skip
fire
the most
here.
annoying part of the whole race.
Yeah, the ending.
Yeah. And look, oh wait, the goal is on top. What am I doing?
Wait, we
What are
don't
you
have to
doing?
go up?
Milo, what are you doing? The goal's up there. You still win. he just dies during the end. This bites.
Yep.
Oh no.
If I had used a flyer to extend to get more horizontal movement, I can get there without dying. But see, I still win. It's Jake on the screen, but it says Spike, and I get the coins, so it counted.
Mhm.
So this is like the
still win.
the meme version is to essentially fail the skip to get like the win and 2 deaths.
All right, that's all. That's
I
all
actually
the Jake
feel like
races.
it's faster.
You feel like it's fast? What?
Yeah, like I've done it last week. It definitely feels faster failing it than it does
Oh,
actually spinning the sky flyer there. But that's fun.
yeah. But that's it. Those were the Jake races. I just really wanted to show off the final glitch because that was like my whole reason for putting it up as an incentive because it is so funny. Like one of my favorite glitches in the game.
It very much is. Thank you all for your donations for this.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much.
And with
Yep.
that, I think that's the end of our little showcase.
Yeah.
I think that's all we got.
So yeah, any final things you want to shout out, Emil?
No, I mean, yeah, I usually run this game on my own stream. I'm trying to PB. I actually PB'd like 30 seconds before when I did the warm up, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now. What about you guys?
Reek, you want to shout out the ape community? I think you got it down
Yeah.
better than I do.
Yeah, I want to give a major shout out to like all the Ape Escape 1, 2, 3, and all the other side games. There's a lot of really cool side games, but specifically this game has the biggest community of them all, and a lot of very cool speed tech, and well deserved as well.
Yeah,
Definitely. I have no name, B-Man. I'm not gonna name everyone, but they're definitely the founding fathers, so to say.
Yeah, and I guess if you ever want to learn this game, I've gotten so much help from people in the community. They're very nice, and I've been asking so many questions the past 3 months, and people have been like very bearing with me. So definitely come check it out if you want to learn it.
Anyone can learn and get good at ape.
Sergeant Sion in chat, and Trace I see, another valued runners. Yeah. As for us, Kami, what are you doing?
What am I doing? With what?
I mean, in general.
In general, I was drinking my coffee. I speedrun ape. I speedrun all the ape games except for like one, I think. Yeah, that's all I
Pretty
got.
much.
Yeah.
You're. As for myself, I'm more of an Ape Escape 2 runner, running it at GDQ next month. It's next month. Jeez.
That's soon.
Oh yeah, you're
Time
running
goes
ape too,
fast.
GDQ.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. And other than that, I got a lot of other speed games in my portfolio. Ape 3 as well. Sometimes Ape 1, a little bit more recently, as I've been trying to get better at it.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess a last fun tidbit, the music has context-based music, so if I sneak, if you listen to the music, just like a fun detail. Anyway, yeah. Sarge just laughing in chat.
All right.
So, host, got any questions or anything before we
No, nothing here. It was just amazing watching you run.
Thanks. Because I'm glad you. I guess I'm thankful for the opportunity, and yeah, it was fun.
This is your first marathon, right?
Yeah, my first marathon ever with the game. So, and it went surprisingly well. So I'm very satisfied, and I hope people in chat had fun as well.